Why you wouldn't have one, I don't know. But okay guys, so quick one today. I should really be releasing another Belgium video, but who's got the time for that? So I'm just going to go through a quick little list of my top 10 just bits and bobs to always have with you when you're going out on a shoot. So let's kick it off. Number one that I am pretty much never without is the L bracket from Three-Legged Thing. This is a universal L bracket, sort of fit on any camera. I bought this one for the Nikon, which I'm currently using, but as you can see, I also use it on my Lumix GX8 for video work. Even if you're not using it on tripod, you can just stick it out a little bit, it's still really secure. I can use it to really steady your video if you haven't got a gimbal or anything like that. Obviously the L bracket is ideal for if you're out in the field, and Arca Swifts will really quickly connect depending on what sort of ball head you've got. It's really secure, and then if you decide you want a portrait shot instead of landscape, just flip it straight back in that way. And as long as your tripod was already level, you know that that shot's going to be level as well. It's a 90-degree angle, what can go wrong? Number two, which you may have noticed on this camera already, I've got these little buckles. I can't remember the actual name for them, but these are for my Peak Design strap, which is dead handy. I'd say it's the best strap I've ever used. Far better than the sort of cheap generic ones that you get with your camera. This one is adjustable, just like that. It's so sturdy, that's not moving anywhere. And then if you want to get rid of it again, unclip and you're away. So yeah, I think this one cost me £40 or so, I think. But yeah, by far the best strap I've used, and especially if you very run and gun, you don't always want to be having it with you. Just clip straight on and off. Really good. Okay, so next up is, even though I've got my main tripod, and even if I'm not vlogging, I still always carry around this little thing. This is the Manfrotto Pixie Extreme. Yeah, it's got tiltable ball head on it. Once you screw it into your camera body, it is really secure still. I'll show you quickly on that one. It takes 2 seconds to screw in and nothing is shifting there. So even, like I say, even if I'm not vlogging, this is what I usually use for the GX8. But I have also used it in a few instances with the D750. This is actually the smaller model, and it's still strong enough to support a full frame DSLR with a decent sized lens on it as well. Now number 4 is another Three-Legged Thing product. This is the tools. So such a simple little thing. I have one in every single bag that I own, even those which aren't camera bags. So it'll clip onto anything really. You've got your Allen key there, you've got a flathead there, and supposedly there's a bottle opener I think as well in that bit, which I've never used. You can stick it on your keys or anything, so you've always got an Allen key with you. You know, there's no excuse not to have one with you. So, like I say, that's always attached in my camera bag. Always there, ready to go. Number 5 is hard cash. £1p, a single penny can absolutely save a shoot. say if you've got to your location, you haven't yet attached any tripod plate onto your camera, and for some reason you don't have an Allen key with you, this can be an absolute lifesaver. So like, vast majority of Arca Swiss plates will have, as well as the Allen attachment, it'll also have a flathead groove which a penny just perfectly slots into. So also got one of these in every single bag that I own. At number 6 on the list, I've shown you these before. Such a simple little thing is a viewfinder cap. Not so essential on mirrorless cameras because obviously it's a digital viewfinder, but on an optical DSLR viewfinder, especially if you're using filters for long exposures, you want to cover your viewfinder, because if you don't, and there's a light source behind the camera, some of that light will filter through the viewfinder and hit the sensor. So I did cover this as a quick little tip quite a while ago. I'll put a link to the video in this corner, I think. But yeah, again, I've got a few of these knocking around. Pretty much all the Nikon ones fit all the Nikon cameras. I think higher end models like the D850, they actually have a built-in shutter. Looks almost like a aperture diaphragm that'll close up the viewfinder, which is really handy, to be fair. But yeah, always got one of those knocking around as well. At number 7, especially this time of year, you want to find yourself some good gloves and a good hat. These are all fleece lined, so especially during the winter you want that, because that's what's going to keep the heat to those parts of the body. I usually just use fingerless gloves, just really cheap generic glove with no fingers on it basically. But especially if you're walking quite a way to your location, your hands and head are going to be exposed for quite a while in possibly very cold conditions, and then as soon as you get to your location you're just going to stop moving. You're not going to move once you've got your tripod set up, and you're going to get very cold very quickly. So always hat and gloves in the boot of the car wherever you're going. At number 8, head torch. Any torch would do, but obviously head torch, stick it on and your hands are free. This one is a Black Diamond Storm, I think. You can get these, they're almost always on sale in Cotswold. I think this one cost me about 20 quid. It takes 4 AAA batteries and it lasts ages, honestly. You can adjust the brightness, you've got numerous different beams and whatnot. You can have different colours. For this one's got red and green, so whether you actually need it to see, or if you want to play around with some light painting, anything like that, great bit of kit to have with you. Number 9 may seem obvious. It's a cloth. I don't know how many people I see on YouTube, they get to the location, it starts raining, getting water on the lens, and they've got no cloth with them. They're trying to get under the layers, use a t-shirt to wipe the lens down. No need for it. And if it's particularly wet, I've always got this is a microfiber cloth in the bag. This will take the majority of that moisture away, and then I've got the finer stuff to really try and polish out any blemishes on the glass. So why you wouldn't have one, I don't know. And at number 10, thing I never go out on a shoot without is a combination of coffee, always got a flask of coffee, and snacks. Could be anything really. I tend to go for these like Nutri-Grain things and like the cereal bar kind of things. Relatively high in energy. They've got chocolate in them, so it'll cheer you up a bit. But yeah, especially if it's wet and it's cold, you're just feeling completely demotivated. You've spent all your energy getting to your location in the first place. Having just something small just to eat makes you feel so much better, motivates you more to actually find the composition. And yeah, the number of times a cereal bar has saved a photo shoot for me is ridiculous, really. So yeah, that's it for me today. As I say, just a quick one. I really want to keep on top of getting regular videos out there. Yeah, hopefully the next video you see after this one will be from Ghent in Belgium, but you'll have to see. So thank you very much for watching. Please do think about hitting subscribe and the little bell as well if you want to see more of my videos. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.